Good morning everyone, and welcome to our morning devotions, the Moravian text for Wednesday. A short passage, it's Matthew chapter 26 verse 31 to 35, and if you've been reading through Matthew you'll be able to really see the tension building as we head towards Good Friday to the cross. These are times of intense pressure for Jesus and his disciples. I often say that when we read scripture, the first and most powerful question is, what does it teach us about who Jesus is, who God is on every page, in every verse, in every word? And this is a really good example of a Bible passage where we can get into all sorts of problems when we make it about us. Because if you think about this passage for the disciples, if they were thinking about themselves, well, first of all, the first bit of news for themselves is that they're going to fall away. That's pretty bad news. The second bit of bad news is that their leader is going to be struck. Something bad is going to happen to the shepherd. The third bit of bad news is for Peter, that he will fall away and will disown Jesus 3 times. So it doesn't read particularly well for the disciples. But when you ask, well, what does it say about God in the passage? Actually, more than anything, it says this, that Jesus knows. Jesus knows. He knows what the future holds. He knew that they would fall away, and he was unfazed by that. He knew that he would be struck and the sheep would be scattered. He knew, verse 32, importantly, that he would rise again. I think that is really important. He knew what the hope was beyond the suffering. He knew what the victory was and the breakthrough was beyond the battle. And he knew that Peter would disown him 3 times, even when challenged by a young servant girl. And I think that really speaks into these troubled times. We don't know even what's happening today. We can't even guarantee what will be on the shelves of the shops. But what we do know is Jesus knows. It's that old saying, isn't it, that my gran used to say, I don't know what the future holds, but I know who holds the future. It's Jesus, and he is the risen one. We see it in the passage. We know that even death cannot hold him. The grave could not contain him. And that fills us with great hope and confidence today. Yes, we may have trouble, but Jesus knows, and he will carry us through. So hold on to that this day. I pray that you will move through this day with a real confidence in God, the one who, even the wind and waves, they still know his name, they still obey his voice. He is in control, he is on the throne, reigning and ruling, and his kingdom will be advanced this day. So take it as an opportunity to speak peace and good news to the people around you, and join us this evening at 7 p.m. once again for just 10 minutes of prayer together as a community. And I pray you'll know God's blessing, favour, protection and shalom peace this day.